In this brand new InShot tutorial, I'm going to show you how to download royalty-free music you can use in your videos. This is creatormix.com, and when you create a free account and log in, you have access to lots of royalty-free music that you can use in your videos on YouTube and social media. Once you log in, the first thing you're going to do is to go to the home page. From the home page, you can select an album and then select a track that you want to download. To listen to the track, just tap the play icon and you'll get a bit of a sample. You can actually listen to the entire track, but to keep things simple, I'm just going to play a bit of the track I'm choosing for you. Once the track ends, you can tap on the little copyright symbol to find out what you can and can't do with the track, as well as copy the artist information that goes in your YouTube description. Once you've tapped on the copy icon, the information will be copied to your clipboard and you can paste it into your description later. Then you can go back and tap on the download icon to actually download the track. When you tap on download and then tap on download once again, your track will be downloaded to your Files app, usually in your downloads location. Then open InShot, tap on video, select the project you want to use, and go to the beginning of your track. Then tap on the music note. Tap imported. Once you've tapped on import, you can tap the import music icon in the upper right corner and you'll be offered a choice of where to import music from. Choose files by tapping on the files button. Just select the track that you want to import. Tap OK on this dialog and the track will be imported into this folder. Once you tap OK, you can tap on any track to select it. Tap the plus sign to add the track to your project. The next thing you should do is tap on the volume icon with the music track selected so that you can adjust the volume. You want to make the background music volume low enough that you can still hear the music. Welcome back to another video on Genmojis on your iPhone. In this video, I'll show you not only how to create simple emojis by combining random words, but also how to save Genmojis that other people send to you so that you can use them. First, you'll want to tap on the globe icon and select the emoji keyboard. In the field which says describe an emoji, type the words you want to use. When the create new emoji text appears, tap on it to bring up the Genmoji creator. Your description will remain in the creation field. Once Apple Intelligence creates your emoji, you can swipe left to look at the different versions that are created. If you don't like any of these, you can swipe back to the beginning by swiping right. I'm going to go with this one that looks like flame. Then tap on add, and once you do, your Genmoji will be added, and then you can tap the send button to send it. Both of these emojis now exist as stickers, and they also exist on your emoji keyboard. But what happens if you want to save an emoji that someone else sends to you? I'm going to swipe down to go further up in the conversation, and you'll see several emojis, including the red wizard. In order to save an emoji that somebody else has sent to you, you're going to want to select the emoji that you want to save, then long press and hold, and you'll see an emoji details option. Tap on this, and by default, you'll get the description that we used to create this Genmoji. But if you tap on the download icon like I just did, you'll notice that this Genmoji gets added to your stickers panel, and you can use it as either a sticker or a Genmoji. If you look carefully, you'll see the new emoji on my emoji keyboard. To send your new emoji, just select it from the emoji keyboard and then tap on send.